got to solve algebraically these simultaneous equations. I've got a quadratic y equals x squared here, and it can only be done by substitution. So I'm going to take my y equals and sub 8 minus 3x into here, and that'll give me 8 minus 3x equals x squared plus 5x minus 4. And actually I'm going to rewrite the other way, because I always like the x squared on the left, so I'm going to write that again. X squared plus 5x minus 4 equals 8 minus 3x. And when you've got a quadratic, you want to make sure that you get it so it's always equaling 0. So I want to take away 8 from both sides, and I also want to add 3x to both sides. So I've got to add 3x and take away 8 from both sides, and that will now leave me with x squared plus 8x minus 12 equals 0. And it says to two decimal places, so this one I'm going to assume that I can't factorize it, so I'm going to have to go straight in there to use the formula, and the formula is x equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, and just make sure it does go all over. So I always like writing down what we've got. We know that a equals coefficient of x squared is 1, b equals 8, and c equals the numbers, which is negative 12. And now I can do it. It starts with x equals, so x equals minus b, or negative b is negative 8, plus or minus square root of b squared is 64, minus 4 times by the a is 1, times by the c is negative 12, and all over 2a, which is a is 1, so it's just 2. And that gives me x equals negative 8 plus or minus square root of, that comes to 112, all over 2. And so what I've got now, I've got to work out what x is, but it's got two values here, and there's two values for x here. I'm going to split these up. So x equals minus 8 plus the square root of 112 over 2, or x equals minus 8 minus the square root of 112 over 2. And that will give me that x equals 1.2915, or x equals minus 9.2915. It says two decimal places, so x is going to be 1.29, or x is minus 9.29. So that's the first two bits. I now need to find out what y equals, so I'm going to sub into y equals, and I could put the first one, but it's so much easier, into 8 minus 3x, into 8 minus 3x. And so this one here, y will equal 8 minus 3 times 1.2915. And that will give us that y equals 4.1255 to two decimal places. There's 5 there, so I need to round up to 4.13. And don't be tempted to just put 1.29. I know you're going to give the answer to two decimal places, but you should keep more accuracy, because it's just possible that this may have rounded, that being a bit smaller, it would have rounded to 4.12. So keep the accuracy. And here we get y equals 8 minus 3 times negative 9.2915. Keep the accuracy again, and y equals 35.874. Two decimal places is 35.87. And that's question 19 and the whole paper done.